Good evening and welcome to Angel's Haven. It's been a long time since I did a video. I'm going to just say that the summer has flown by and I've had a lot to do and a lot to plan, and I've been doing a lot of writing. I've been doing some projects here at the park and working hard, and that has all stood in the way of making a video. So welcome, as I said, and my purpose in doing a video is to show you something new that I had made. A while back I bought a love seat, and I wanted to have storage under it that somewhat made up for the loss of storage. I had storage under my built-in bed that was here on the first floor, and I kept my clothes in that storage. And once that built-in bed was torn out, then I did not have those big deep drawers, and I've been using cloth baskets. Let me show you one. Like this. I have 4 of these, and they've been under the love seat. They're not bad. They're pretty big. They're not very long or deep. I don't know what way you would call that. I've been using them not the way they were intended to be used, vertically, to go 4 in a row under the love seat. Their principal problem is that they're not covered, and therefore the clothes are exposed to dirt and moths, and I wanted something covered. So I had a cedar box made, a cedar drawer, and I'm going to show it to you right now. And there it is. So I have this made by someone I met through a mutual acquaintance, and I think he does more handyman type work than finishing carpentry. He did a good job, not perfect. There are a few flaws, but I gave him a sketch and dimensions, and he executed it pretty well. It's on piano hinges in the middle. Oh, it's hitting the chair. Hang on a minute. Move the chair back. As you can see, it's on piano hinges in the middle, so it opens up halfway. And if I wanted to, I could open it up fully. And in the back, as you can see there, the back is on, the lid is on chains. So if I open it, I would open it up halfway and then flip it, open up all the way, and then the chains would hold it in place. It has 2 little handles, which I picked out. I originally had gotten those piano hinges in Kansas City to put on. I was going to put a lifting door on the storage bed, but that never happened, and they probably weren't strong enough anyway for it. But there it is. It's made of cedar. As I said, he did a good job, not a perfect job. There are a few flaws here and there. I probably noticed them more than most people because I come from a long line of carpenters. My father was a carpenter. My first husband was a carpenter. My son's father was a carpenter, and my friend Sheldon is a carpenter. So for not being a carpenter myself, I probably know a little more about wood than a lot of people. So there are the baskets, and I'm going to put the clothing that's in them in the drawer and show you what it looks like when I'm done. So I've got the lid all the way up there, and I just wanted to show you how it works. And again, I designed this, and he executed it pretty closely exactly as I wanted it. The lid folds in half, flips over, and then it opens up, and there are chains that hold it. Now, he was not able to find really the kind of cedar that probably both he and I would have agreed that he should use. He could find thin cedar, or he could find thick boards, and he did not have access to a planer. Or, is planer the right word? Planker? No, I don't know the right word for the machine that makes thinner boards out of thicker boards. Whatever that word is, he did not have access to one. So he used the thin boards. To compensate for that, he put these reinforcement pieces. I had not really, that was not in the design, but it was a workaround that he perceived as needed because the boards are thinner. And, you know, that's fine. He checked with me, sent me a picture, and during the course of it, I do like the way he reinforced the hinges. I think that was a smart idea. And again, he kept in close touch with me. I saw pictures along the way. And it really is quite large. It's 28 inches deep. It's 45 inches wide, and it's 7.5 inches high. And I think it will hold everything in these 4 baskets and more. So let me put it in, the clothing in, and then I'll show you how it works. So there you have it, so far at least. There's more room. Obviously, I have a load of clothes in the washer-dryer unit now, which is mostly lightweight leggings, which, as you can see, there are heavier leggings there, and there's a space for lightweight leggings. There's more room for a few tops. I obviously don't have a lot of clothes because I live in a tiny house. And don't judge me, I have 2 leather jackets. And right there is one of my guilty secrets, a stack of scarves. I have a cedar trunk there that has more scarves and a couple of blankets in it. Probably I should downsize a little more, get rid of one of my 2 leather jackets, get rid of 10 or 15 scarves and shawls. But this works really well. And I'm going to close it and slide it under and show you how that looks too. Okay, I'm going to jump back in to share a little development. So I have this rug. I had to move it so it's not perfect. This rug goes on the floor here. My idea was that the cedar drawer would slide out on top of the rug. However, the casters are not strong enough, heavy duty enough to do that. So I'm going to have to either put different casters on it or 86 the rug. Another problem, and I noticed this right away when it was delivered, and I wasn't sure if it'd be a problem or not, but it is. And you probably can see right away the handles are low. They were supposed to be right in the middle. I'm assuming he didn't put them right in the middle because there's a join there. Let me see if I can close up. Yeah, there's a join there, and I'm sure he was avoiding that join, which actually looks a little misaligned now that I look at it close up. As I said, it's not perfect, but it is good. So we'll say, good but not perfect. Had I been installing the handles myself, in the picture they were supposed to be centered. They're not. And if I had been consulted about the placement of them not being on the join, I would have said put them higher. They will have to be moved because they're too low. I can't really reach them very well when I bend over, and most importantly, they don't give enough leverage to pull the drawer out. I'm sure that an able-bodied person would not have that problem, but I am not able-bodied. I need all the leverage I can get. But, so we're going to have to rethink the rug and the casters, or both, and the handles. And, you know, on closer inspection, some of the joints are clearly not perfect. But a pretty valiant effort. I'm going to use my foot. Spinning over is kind of hard. The other problem, and this is, well, there's a couple more problems. One is a design issue. I designed it with these two handles. In retrospect, and I supplied the handles, but in retrospect, they probably should have been bigger. So if I have them moved, I might actually put bigger handles. Again, an able-bodied person might not have problems, but I'm not. And a bigger handle, two bigger handles would be easier for me. The other thing is, let me see if I can show you. There was supposed to be a cutaway here so that you could lift the lid up without having to have a handle. He did not realize that it was on the design, but the drawing, but he clearly didn't realize it. And he also put this trim piece here. Again, not perfectly done, but it's a nice trim piece. It's just not adequate as a lifting mechanism. Something has to be done to address that. I didn't have him put a handle because I didn't think there was enough clearance. But as I look at it, I think I could put two knobs, one on either side, and I think I will do that. So, not perfect. I maybe won't be able to use this rug, which I really like having, or maybe I'll just have to move it if I pull the drawer out. But a pretty good effort, and it looks like I wanted. Sorry about the wonky pillow, that's where I sit a lot. And as you can see, I have a cedar chest there. That table in the background is tiger oak. I bought it at a secondhand store in Hood up on the River Road. It had the skeleton key and that tassel. Paid $25 for it, and it's wonderful. But anyway, as you can see, I like wood. My Amish table, which, believe it or not, belonged to my second husband. I think I got it in the divorce. That, bless his heart, he got the food processor, I got the table, and the cast iron pan, so I think I got the better deal. That bookshelf, which needs to be dusted, was made by my great-grandfather, Dad Alls. Angels are on a wooden shelf, which I bought actually at Goodwill. No, the DAV in Kansas City. And that little shelf came from some other place. So as you can see, I like wood. Admire the art. Left to right. Mary Pettit, Samantha Besant, Ruthie Becker. Miss you ladies. Love you. Over here we have my personal favorite, Nicole Thibodeau. My favorite Nicole. I have two. One over here, maybe you can see it. That's Nicole Thibodeau. That's Samantha Besant. Where is it? There, that's Samantha Besant. So I have a lot of Kansas City art represented. Anyway, that's my cedar drawer under my love seat. And I hope you like it. I like it, flaws and all. So thanks for spending a moment of my tiny life with me. And I'll see you next time. Bye now.